guys are just bigger than what I'm used to.
He is sprinting, he is running, and he catches him. He's got his man, Devontae Adams.
Had a pretty good feeling about how this game is going to go.
Cam Newton, 3 interceptions today.
Clearly outcoached, outplayed.
What an answer by Tom Brady of the Bucs.
Dive to the end zone, touchdown!
All right. Field goal could tie it up. Wide right, it is no good.
Man, it's NFL football. We play to win. We don't live in our fears.
Touchdown! A gutsy call. Touchdown! He got it!
This game's going to give this offense confidence.
He wanted to take the knee and he tried. He fell in the end zone at the last second there.
TJ Hawkins, yes! They did it! Oh, baby!
It is what it is. I should have went down.
Throwing it's intercepted! The Cardinals win it! An incredible finish!
This past weekend was a big, I think this was the biggest week in football in the NFL this whole season so far. So we got here to discuss this Mr. Brian Kosis and Devin Keel sipping his Poland Spring on today. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What up, man?
Listen. Let's talk about, do we panic about or have patience for the Patriots? Starting off with you, Mr. K, since you're a Patriots fan.
Well, it is a very unfortunate 3 of losses. However, the division is still up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
They play Buffalo. I feel as though if they can win at Buffalo, take care of the Jets twice, take care of them one more time, I think that final Buffalo game will be the tough one. Well, no, I think if they can compete in the division games, they still have a chance, but if they lose ugly on Sunday, I'm throwing the towel in. I'm done. Done in the year.
I'm worried about Cam. Cam is not he's not an accurate passer anymore. Never was, but he's a great elite quarterback. Pats might not even make the playoffs, in my opinion. I feel like Buffalo might knock him out, which is my pastor's favorite team, who's from Buffalo. Cam is just under pressure. He's just filling in the shoes from Tom Brady. So just big shoes to fill. And he's coming off of COVID, so we didn't know how long he has COVID. He didn't know when he had COVID. So I think this COVID-19 sickness really got him. Devin?
2020.
Yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah, I don't see the Patriots making it out this season, man. They're gonna have to rebuild and just start coming out here pumping now from now on.
All right, the biggest story I believe on the Monday Nighter, Rams win or Bear? Did the Rams win or did the Bears struggle?
I feel like the Bears struggled here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you.
I feel like they struggled. They did a little bit better.
I'm not surprised by that, though.
Whoa. They didn't beat the Bucs, though. Like, come on. Like, they beat Tom Brady. Nick Foles is
It was past Tom Brady's bedtime, right? He should have been up that way.
No.
Wait, you want to put watch. I got some more jokes coming up. You got jokes?
I think
that progressive joke really came on last week.
I think I think the Rams won the game. I think they're a better team than last year, the Rams. I think kind of, he had a hot streak, went to the Super Bowl, lost, kind of not an embarrassing fashion, but lost. Didn't have a good year last year. I think he's rebounding pretty well. So I'll give it to the Rams. I'll chalk it up to a good team.
Yeah, Nick Foles was no good. He's no good anymore. Well, not anymore. He was no good that game. He was 50-50 balls in the air. I feel like that's why how interceptions happen. The O-line was a mess, and Aaron Donald gave him some heat. So what are you gonna do with those? And the Cowboys received it week 1. Dev, you all right?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go to Antonio Brown. He agreed to a 1-year deal with the Bucs. It's stacked. It's stacked. The Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. You got a future Hall of Famer. He puts up future Hall of Fame numbers, but he's like every year he's like competing. Well, I feel like he's like a Jerry Rice or Randy Moss. He's at his tipping point if he succeeds at least stayed with them past 18 days like he did with New England.
Dev, I got a question for you, Dev.
Yeah.
What comes after 6?
7.
Yeah. Guess what else 7's gonna be?
What is it
Whatever
gonna be?
rings Tom Brady has. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
I'm all for it. I'm with you on that one. I'm all for it, man.
You don't think? Well,
They're
that
doing
Super Bowl
good.
gonna be a good game. I'm telling
You're
you.
doing good without AB now.
Sucks.
You know, and the coach is not going for that
Nah,
nonsense.
I think Steelers. We're talking about that more. Well, my
No,
Steelers are out of there.
nah,
Steelers
my
out the
cook
picture.
list. You'll see.
It's Kansas, Chiefs,
Nah.
Seahawks, and
No,
Tampa.
no, we're gonna talk about my
Maybe
cook
Derrick
list.
Henry.
Bud, you're gonna talk about my cook list later in the segment. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a jam-packed team. I think they should give him a little more money instead of 2.1 million. I think a $3 million.
This is his first year, man. We'll max him out next year.
Okay.
No, make him have to work for it. No, because the team wants to be able to cut him if they have to. If he does something stupid again, they want to be like, okay, done.
You saw what the coaches are saying. The coach is saying he's not taking the he's not taking the mess. So, all right, Odell Beckham Jr. has a torn ACL. Season's over. What does this mean for the Browns?
Well, he didn't catch corona. So
he's built differently. He's built differently.
Built differently. He didn't go down that hill. He was on top of the hill, but he didn't know how to feel.
Yeah, man. They took him out on the stretcher.
Yeah. Andy did too. Andy too. Oh, I'm sorry.
He went there.
I'm sorry. He went there. But I feel like after this ACL, he won't be the same. He won't be the same when he returns. He might not even come back next season if that's possible.
He might not even make
it. And to be honest, Baker and Odell don't really have chemistry, in my opinion. I really don't think so. And in locker room at reports say, but I feel like they don't have chemistry at all. And his window, the window went down for him a whole lot for his legacy.
I think it's tough for a quarterback to be successful when you have that, I don't want to say be too, but that egotistical receiver. He's always about the attention. He always wants to have the attention on him. I mean, LSU goes and wins the championship, and then here he is taking all the attention by handing out money, and then he's in the locker room interrupting the coach. Like, now trying to be in the same locker room as Baker Mayfield, I don't think it's a good mix. I think it's got to be Baker's team. Baker's got to lead. So I think the Browns might actually either cut Odell at the end of the year. No one wants to eat that contract, so I think they're going to be cutting him.
He wears his heart on his shoulders.
He got to go.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Where do the Cowboys go from now after that loss to the Washington football team?
You can only go up, right? You can only go up.
Mike McCarthy needs to be fired.
No, it's too early.
No.
You lose your best player. Come on.
First, I don't care about that. Dak is stacked. Okay, and Andy went off to college because he got a concussion. So Andy you didn't catch that.
You're in the hands of Ben now.
Yeah, not Big Ben, Little Ben.
Who is the quarterback now?
I don't even know the cat's name, and I'm a Cowboys
DiNucci
fan.
or something.
I
Ben
don't even know
DiNucci
his
or
name.
something. It's either gonna be Ben DiNucci or Clayton Thorson.
Yeah, but Zeke is not being a leader at all. He hasn't been he hasn't been running, blocking, catching, or holding the ball well at all.
He's been fumbling though,
and he's doing worse for your fantasy. So you better live in that fantasy when he you're living in the fantasy with him catching. Zeke, he's leading. This is bad. He's leading in the league for fumbles, drops, and QB hits allowed for running backs. That's disgusting. That's just like, that's crazy.
Yep.
The biggest problem is Mike McCarthy. I'm sorry. That was Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, and the players don't even respect the cat either. Like, think about it. The players don't really respect the cat. He's like, I'm gonna give it to him. He is a Super Bowl champion, right? He is a Super Bowl champion, one with Green Bay.
Long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. A long time ago. That's what but you get fired with Aaron Rodgers on your team. You get fired with Aaron. This is the problem. There's a problem if you get fired with Aaron Rodgers on your team. Why would Jerry Jones do that? Why? Come on. This is impossible. If the Cowboys haven't won a Super Bowl since I was even Mr. K. I'm not just saying how old you are, but he's like, you're like 12. But the 1990s, that's the last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl. Until I'm gonna drop this, I'm a Cowboys fan, diehard. How about them boys? What I'm saying, Jerry Jones needs to put his ego aside and find a coach that will do the job and take the credit. He does not want somebody to take the credit for his legacy. That's his problem. That's Jerry Jones' problem. He's a good businessman. Him and his son Stephen Jones, good businessmen, good business. They're probably the best, highest worth team in the NFL. Probably that $7 billion, $5 billion. I don't know the facts right now, but what I'm saying is Jerry Jones needs to put his ego aside, find a coach who can do the job. Do the job. That's all I gotta say.
You weren't happy with Justin Garrett?
I wasn't happy with him. I wasn't happy with him. He had his on and off years. Like Zeke's rookie year, that's when the Cowboys were good. And when we lost to that stupid catch versus Green Bay with Dez Bryant. And Dez Bryant.
Hey, good to see Dez back in the league.
Dez just signed with the Ravens. So that's good too. We'll see him. We'll probably see him later next year. I think we play the Ravens next year, so we'll see him. Dap him up, shake his hand. Yeah, you got anything? I think I handled it on the Cowboys. Got anything to say?
I'm good.
Yeah, that's enough, man.
Yeah, are the Steelers the biggest threat versus to the Chiefs in the AFC?
Looks like it.
Yeah,
looks like it.
Dev?
I don't know, man.
You don't know. They're the only, like, how you don't know? They're the only.
I don't know, man. I don't care what the record is.
Yeah, you know what the record is.
Let's worry about when it comes down to the wire. Just how it came down to the wire, the Cardinals and the Seahawks.
That was
it's about game. What every game counts, every snap.
After that, yeah, we'll talk about that right after this. But what I'm saying is, they don't be sold on the Steelers yet. Don't be sold on them yet. I want to see them play versus Lamar Jackson next week. Then I'll be sold on them. If I feel like if they win that game, then they're the only undefeated team in the league. I'm gonna give them that. They're the best team in the league right now. But what I'm saying is, if that kicker didn't miss that kicker would have went on overtime, and I think Tennessee would have won. I'm sorry, Big Ben had 2 interceptions, and yeah, it was the team's fault. I feel like, yeah, Ryan Tannehill has done much better too. He was much better. He proved me wrong.
He's in the MVP conversation, I would say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Him, Russell
and
Tom.
Brady?
I think Tom might be.
Not yet. Give it a couple of
Who's the first one?
A couple balls.
I said Russell Wilson.
What about A-Rod?
Yeah, Russell, Aaron, Tannehill.
Okay.
All right. So are we gonna sleep on the Cardinals because they just beat an undefeated team? Like, whoa! It was a back and forth game.
I've been seeing these two. I saw those two cats, Murray and Hopkins. Why not stop it? Let it fly.
He was smiling when he threw the ball. Did you see that? He was just, oh, I see you.
Think about it. The game could have been over, if Moore didn't want to get a blocking in the backfield. Like, I don't know what's up with that, Just think about it. That pick would never have happened, but, you got to get the job done. And a call was a call, man. So you got to just move on for that loss.
I think this really woke people up about the Cardinals. I think this win really woke people up about how serious they are. Yeah,
but I still think they're 18. They're still 5.
Wow.
Yeah, no. I think they can sneak into the playoffs, but it's going to be tough for them to get above Seattle and to get above 49ers. I think the 49ers are still going to be a better team at the end of the season, but no, I think the Cardinals are they're a 500 team. I think next year, if they can add another piece on offense, they'll be a pretty good.
Kyler Murray he just had an outstanding game. He had 360 yards and 3 touchdowns. That cat is he's a great leader on that team. All right, it's time for a new part of the segment. It's called Who Cooked This Week. So because my last name is Cook, you get it. Who cooked this week? My last name is Cook. So I'm going to say that my top 5 teams that I feel like that cooked this week. We're going to start with number 5, the Rams. You know why? The defense. That's why. Aaron, Donald. The secondary was outstanding versus the Bears. They're the top 10 defense in the league. And Jared Goff is just looking awesome. That's why. Number 4, the Buccaneers. You know why? We got Tom Brady, the GOAT, greatest of all time. You got Rob Gronkowski. Now you're adding Antonio Brown to that dangerousness. That's why they're at number 4. The number 3, they got the Baltimore Ravens. You know why? We got Lamar Jackson in that stacked defense. That's why. Number 2, Kansas City Chiefs. You know why? You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Travis Kelce. That stacked defense. Offensive line. Number 1, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Even though they lost by a field goal, they should have lost. I mean, they won by a field goal, they should have lost. They're the only NFL teams undefeated, 0 loss. They might be going to the Super Bowl. Don't say nothing, Mr. Chaos, because I see your face. That's why Big Ben, he's the GOAT. Whoa, wait. All right, let me count myself. He was looking sturdy. I'm sorry. He's looking sturdy this season. Coming off an injury. I love that cat right now. Defense can't be stopped right now. Undefeated team. And that's my top 5. You got anything to say?
I got one thing. I think this person cooked. And I would love to see him come home to New England, but I got to give my props to Jimmy G.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to see him come home next year, but we'll see what happens. But he had a good game.
Yeah, he did. But did you like the list, Def? Yeah, list is
great list.
Great list.
So far, we'll see what happens.
We'll see next week. This list is mobile. It's mobile, so it changes every week. So just before we're gonna go to the week 8 predictions. Okay, we got Saints at the Bears. What do we have? Saints is coming off a bye, so I feel like
Saints 27. I got Bears 13.
I got Bears. I got Saints 32. Bears 24. I feel like the defense for New Orleans might shut them down. But they are at Soldier Field, though. They are at Soldier Field, so we'll see.
I got the Saints 30-15.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
All right, 49ers at Seattle. That's Seahawks. So this is a good game. I feel like it's a divisional game. I love this division. It's better than the NFC East. Don't get me started about that division. But I feel like Seahawks are coming off a big loss, and I feel like Russell Wilson's going to come back pumping, but by the skin of his teeth, 32-30.
I've got 49ers in this one. I got 27-25 49ers.
Wow. Okay.
No, sir. I got the Seahawks. 30-24.
Okay. That's fair. All right, last one. Cowboys versus the Eagles. You're gonna catch me by surprise. I'm going with the Eagles. Okay, Eagles are gonna coming off a Thursday night loss, but Eagles are gonna win 24-14. And Cowboys need to fire Mike McCarthy. Okay.
I've got Eagles 24, Cowboys 6.
Oh, okay. That's even worse. It's a Sunday night game, so we'll see.
He's being too nice, man. 30 skunk Eagles.
Oh, okay. All right, just before we go, we're going to pay some tribute to a legend, an icon. Michael Rayford died last week. We broke the news of his passing, and we just want to, especially me and Devin, we were on the team with him last year, and we just want to pay tribute to him, and his legacy will live on forever.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Michael.